Kurdish security forces has announced that they captured one of the suspects of Wednesday's attack in Erbil, and the suspect was 27-year-old Mazlum Da, a Turkish citizen from the city of Diyarbakir. Some local media outlets said that it was 4 people who were arrested, but the actual statement that came out from the Kurdish Regional Government, and that's what we shared in the previous bulletin, it's only one suspect, and this suspect actually a day ago was announced by the Kurdish security forces, asking from the public to help them if they know the suspect, sharing his picture. And in one day, just in one day, Kurdish security forces captured him, hoping that this capture will lead to the to reach the other suspects of the attack.
What do we know about the moment of his arrest? Have any details been released? Indeed, what do we know about the main suspect, this Turkish citizen himself, his movements going in and out between Turkey and Iraq? Do we have any of that sort of information?
Mahmoud Da is a resident of the Kurdish Regional Government, and according to the local sources, have been working here with legal documents. There was no warrant about him, but according to the Turkish security sources, Mazlum Da has PKK members in his family, so he has kind of family connection with the terrorist group. And from the beginning of the attack, our sources been telling us that the PKK is behind the attack, and the Turkish authorities seems to be sure about it, since they started a massive air bombardment against PKK targets inside Iraq in retaliation to this attack, which targeted the Turkish diplomat and caused the death of other 2 Iraqis as well.
Do we know if the police are still looking for other suspects? Because when this story broke shortly afterwards, it was believed that at least 3 people were responsible for carrying out the killings.
According to the security sources, there were 3 inside the restaurant who were involved in the attack, and all of these 3 people fired their weapons, and they have their shares in the killings of the 3 inside the restaurant. But we don't know how many people were outside the restaurant. According to our information, perpetrators were 3 inside the restaurant, and maybe a driver or another 5th person outside, but the police is actually counting any single possibility, and they are hoping that this arrest will ease their mission in the path to reach to the other suspects.